My name is Anna. This morning, I felt confused and a little nervous. I was ready to go outside. Then, I heard a sound. Click. My mom locked the door. I looked at the door. I looked at my mom. I thought, why did Mom lock the door? I did not understand. We were leaving home. We were going to the supermarket. Why did she lock the door now? Then, my mom smiled at me. She said we had everything. We had our shopping bag. We had money. We had the list. We had our keys. She locked the door because we were ready to go. We were not staying home. We were going out. I felt better. I was still a little nervous, but now I understood. After that, we walked to the supermarket near our street. It was not far. The morning was cool. The sky was gray. I walked next to my mom. She had the shopping list in her hand. I looked at the list too. Milk, bread, eggs, apples, rice, soap, juice. It was a simple list, but for me it felt like a big job. Then we arrived at the supermarket. The door opened. I saw many things inside. I saw fruit, vegetables, drinks, snacks, and bread. I saw people with carts and baskets. I heard soft music. I heard people talking. I felt slow. I felt shy. The supermarket was busy. My mom gave me a small basket. She said I could help. I liked that. I wanted to help. So first, we went to the fruit section. I saw red apples, green apples, bananas, and oranges. The apples looked fresh. My mom put apples in the basket. I carried the basket. It was light at first, very light. Then we went to get bread. The bread was warm. It smelled very good. I wanted sweet bread too, but today we needed only one loaf of bread, so we took one loaf. After that, we looked for milk. Suddenly, we could not find the milk. We walked to one shelf. No milk. We walked to another shelf. Still no milk. I looked left. I looked right. I looked up. I looked down. No milk. I felt nervous again. Then, my mom told me to ask for help. I took a small breath. I walked to a store worker. I spoke slowly. I said, "Excuse me, where is the milk?" The worker smiled. The worker was kind. He said, "The milk is in the back." In the back? That was simple. In the back. So we walked to the back of the supermarket, and yes, the milk was there. Cold milk. Fresh milk. Many bottles of milk. I felt happy. I found it. I really found it. My mom smiled at me again. I felt proud. After that, we needed eggs. The eggs were next to the milk. That was easy. Then we needed rice. Rice was not next to the milk. Rice was in a different aisle. So we walked again. Aisle after aisle, shelf after shelf. Then we found the rice. One big bag. Into the basket now. The basket was not light. Now it was heavy. Then we needed soap and juice. Soap was easy to find. Juice was easy too. Orange juice. My favorite. When everything was in the basket, my mom looked at the list one more time. Milk, bread, eggs, apples, rice, soap, juice. Yes, everything was there. After that, we went to the checkout. There were 2 lines. One line was long, one line was short. We chose the short line. I liked the short line. I was tired, and I wanted to go home soon. Then it was our turn. The cashier said hello. My mom put the items on the counter. Beep, beep, beep. The apples, the bread, the milk, the eggs, the rice, the soap, the juice. Everything went beep, beep, beep. I watched carefully. I liked the sound. I liked the order. First the items, then the total price, then the money, then the bag. My mom paid at the checkout. She gave money to the cashier. The cashier gave change. Then the cashier gave us the receipt. My mom put the receipt in her bag. I put the juice and bread into our shopping bag. I wanted to help until the end. Then we walked home together. The bag was heavy, but we carried it together. I felt calm now. I did not feel confused anymore. I did not feel so nervous. I felt useful. I felt proud. When we got home, my mom took out the keys. She opened the door. Then I remembered the morning sound. Click, the locked door. Now I knew the answer. Mom locked the door because we were leaving home. She locked the door to keep our home safe. It was simple. I was confused before, but now I understood. It was a small trip to the supermarket. But for me, it was a good day. I found the milk. I asked for help. I waited at the checkout. I carried the bag. And I learned something simple and important. When we go out, we lock the door. When we need help, we ask. And when we feel nervous, we can still do small things, step by step. That was my morning. A little confusing at first. Then busy. Then calm. And in the end, I felt happy.